to today's video, which is just doing another writing vlog, because it's been a hot minute. We're just going to talk about how book 4's going, because there's a lot that's happened in book 4. I'm 10 chapters into writing it. Yeah, 10. But, you know, it's fine. we stand a difficult book. Right? That's how writing works. This book has been difficult in that I am overwhelmed, severely so. Like, I'm not gonna lie here, guys. There are things that are happening with this book that I can't talk about, but I wish I could talk about, because damn. But the first issue I'm running into is the fact that despite efforts, this book is going to be very long. This book is about 118,000 words, which is considerably longer. The third book is in like 128,000 range, 28 to 130,000. Book 4 is gonna be much closer to being probably 150,000 words, and oh my god, it shouldn't be that long. It really shouldn't. But you know what? You know what I decided to do for this book? You want to know what I decided to do for the fourth book? I decided to write from the point of view of both of my antagonists and 3 of my main cast. Now you may be wondering, why would you write from the point of view of your antagonists, let alone both of them? Just one of them would be probably fine. That's where you're wrong. They have such differing views, and I want to show both sides of what's happening, because one of them's off doing one thing and the other's doing the other, but they are still joining forces in the end. So I need to have them both separate, and I want you to see that, because one of them's very conflicted, the other's just on a killing spree at this point. And as for the other 3, yes, they're all basically together for most of the book, except I've separated one of them now already. I just can't keep the characters together. They kind of just have to be separated at some point. I have to write from these POVs because it matters. It matters so much. But I need all of these POVs, and it's technically not more than this book has. It's definitely more than that one, but it's not more than this book. Like, it's not. This book has 5 POVs: Caleb, Cora, Aaron, Celine, Ash. All 5 of those POVs are in there. That's why it's so long, so much longer than that one. Because I have all of these POVs, I'm also running into the issue of how do I basically rush through certain aspects without it feeling like it's rushed. Because I do need to rush through some of them. And so that's going to be a huge issue. Another issue I'm going to have is that, well, let's just say I've decided to go full ham on making a whole new magic system. Just for one character. I made a whole other magic system. And let's say that magic system gets used by one other character. We're not revealing who, because book 3 is not out, to reveal it at the end. So, I'm not spoiling anything, guys. But what am I supposed to do? I made one magic system barely restricted in these books, and now I'm making a whole other magic system that is severely restricted. Like, what am I doing with my life? I should just stick to the one magic system, but will I? No. Will I? Not a chance, because I like to make things complicated. Because that's just who I am. That's how I am. I don't know how to make things easy. Anyways, so another thing is I really hate making short chapters. In fact, this book right here, this one, had a short chapter, and that was chapter 16. Originally, when I wrote it, I think it was 4 pages long. It's now closer to 10, which still, by comparison of all my other chapters, is short. But it's at least not 4 pages. But here's the kicker. I hate making short chapters. I have not made a short chapter in this book, or King of Death and Daggers. But you know what? I have put my first total of 1-page chapter in book 4 because it was necessary for everything that was happening. It was very much necessary. I'm wholeheartedly believing that, and I probably won't extend it, though I am sorry that there is such a short chapter in there. But you know what? It's fine. It's because I use the chapters to switch between the POVs. That's why things get so jumbled. That's why some chapters have to be shorter than others. And you know what? I'm learning to accept that. Do I want to accept it? No. But I will. But let me tell you, writing from so many POVs, while is amazing to do, is such a hard task to do. So difficult. Like, what the hell? I shouldn't have as easy of a time as I do have it. Because it's supposed to be difficult because you gotta line up timelines. I sure as hell had a huge issue with lining up the timelines in Prince of Love and Roses. But I fixed it. I had to separate all of those POVs, figure out where they were in each timeline, and then put them in the correct order, but I still did it. Book 4 won't have that problem, really, because it is the last book in the series. And you know what? I have one more thing to add. Let me tell you, I don't know how to end this series. I don't even know if I want to kill both of my antagonists. I don't know if I want to redeem at least one, kill the other, or just not kill either of them. What am I to do? I don't know what to do. I wish I did, because that would make writing this book so much easier, but I guess it's gonna come when it comes at the very end, when I figure it out, because I don't know. There are hints at one of them not dying, but you know what, I could also just flip that on a back of a coin and be like, kidding, they're dying. No matter what this mystical being said, they're dying. But you know what, who's to say what'll happen? I certainly don't know, and I'm writing the thing. But yeah, so though at the end of this book we'll set up sort of set up things for my next series, and I am working on the map. So for all of those people that actually care about all of this, I want to know one thing. Would you all be interested in a little tutorial of sorts on how to draw fantasy maps? Or how to do things for fantasy maps? I kind of already have the land masses figured out, but I have no idea where I'm putting like forests, deserts, grasslands, hills, all of that fun stuff. Like I have just basic land figured out. That's it. Just the borders of all the land. So, if you want to see content like that, I'd be happy to give it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Want to see more content from me? Hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. And if you want to support me, go buy my books. Links for these are in the description. And I will see you all in the next video.